Hey, my beautiful people! It is the goddess AC back in the place to be. Come vibe with me. Let's vibe away. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, whimsical week. Getting ready for this full moon on Venus Day so y'all can release all things that no longer serve you, habits, mindsets, bad connections, even though there's no such thing as a bad connection, as y'all will understand as this video goes on. Just releasing things that no longer serve you, basically. Because the full moon is a great time to release and let go. Relax, relax, release. If you know what that's off of, comment down below. You part of my tribe, for real, for real. You know what that is from. That show that comes from. We locked in. Okay, relax, relax, release. Anywho, I wanted to come up here and share something with y'all as I am getting prepared to celebrate my 10-year, I call it an anniversary of my miscarriage. And the reason I call it an anniversary is because if it wasn't for my miscarriage, I would not be the woman I am today. And that's what I'm here to talk about. If it wasn't for my miscarriage, I wouldn't have started my yoga journey, my self-love journey, my spiritual journey, just literally my health and wellness journey. Who I am today, I would not be her, okay? And this is just a prime example of literally we're spiritual beings having a human experience, and sometimes our experiences, they hurt. Sometimes you go through things and it hurts a little bit, but the goal is to grow through it and not just go through it and become a victim, become a negative Nancy, become a bitter baddie. No, you grow through it, and you grow through it by learning the lesson. First of all, feel the feelings, honey, because that's one thing I had to learn, you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't allow myself to feel some stuff. You got to feel the feelings. Allow them to flow through you and release them with love. No judgment, no fear, just release with love. No anger, release with love, okay? And like I said, and I can only talk about me, honey. As I'm reaching my 10-year mark, I'm looking back at the version, or I have looked back at the version of me that I was 10 years ago, and I fully am happy that I had my miscarriage. And I know that's shocking. That's a shocking word. Miscarriage and happy go together. It's like, what the fuck? But I'm happy and grateful for it, because who I was then, I wasn't ready to have a child, because I was literally going through a cycle, a generational cycle, and it would have just repeated with my child had I had her. I wouldn't have been able to love her fully. You know what I'm saying? As someone who I know the backstory of the backstory of the backstory of my family and the women in my family. My grandma wasn't loved properly from her mother. She didn't love my mama and her sister properly either. And it trickled down to me and my sister. Not to say, you know, my mama don't love me, okay? She loves me to the best of her ability. But the way that I used to grow up feeling like, I did grow up feeling like she didn't love me. And realizing that I grew up feeling that way because she didn't know how to love me, because she didn't know how to love love a woman due to her child due to the generationalness of it all. You know what I'm saying? And my ex used to say this. He said this to me a couple of times when me and him were together. Davy Jones is like, there will come a day where you no longer look at your parents as superheroes, but you would see them as human. And that day came, and I ain't gonna say came and gone, because it's still here. I still see my parents as spiritual beings having a human experience. They were young when they had me. They didn't know, but they ain't know what they ain't know. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I am who I am. I see what I see. I know what I know. And so it was literally up to me to heal that shit. And I'm saying all of that because I'm pretty sure you can relate. I'm pretty sure you know things about your family and your mama and your daddy and what they been through in life, and you just like, well, yeah, they just inflicted that same pain on me. Da 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 da. Okay, that might be true, but now it's on you to heal that shit within, let go with love. Okay, like I said, this is a great time to let go of those things. Okay, the full moon is always a great time to release, and remember to release with love, no judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, we're all spiritual beings having a human experience. You don't know what you don't know, but when you know, it's up to you to break the cycle. And don't get into that whole, well, why I gotta be me? Why I gotta be me? Get the fuck over that. All right, this is a little tough love for your ass. Get the fuck over there and do the shit. Either you gonna do it or you not. Period. You have a choice. I'm just gonna be real with you. You have a fucking choice. You know what I'm saying? Red pill, blue pill. Which one you gonna take? And when you take that shit, just take it and suck it up, buttercup. If you want to be the victim, suck it up, buttercup. You know what I'm saying? Be the victim and be the victim over there. You know what I'm saying? Get off my channel. For real. Because that's not what my channel is about. My channel is not for victims. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to be here to push, well, not even push, to encourage and inspire people to do the work. It may not be easy getting started, but I'm telling you, it's worth it in the end. I promise you this. I promise you this. Okay? Sometimes you're not gonna get the, especially when it comes to your parental figures, sometimes you're not gonna get the apology that you want. And it's okay. You gotta be okay with it. Because you bringing it to them, and I'm telling you, you ain't gotta bring it to them. Take it to God. Take it to Mother Earth. Take it to Divine. Take it to whoever it is that you believe in. Take it upwards. You ain't gotta take it to them. Every time you realize something, you ain't gotta go, well, do you remember? Da, 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 expecting them to remember everything that they done did wrong to you and da da da. Because sometimes they can't remember that shit because they holding on to what happened in their childhood. You feel what I'm saying? When you know better, you do better. It is up to you to break the cycle and push forward. And know that you're not just doing it for you. You're doing it for your ancestors, the next generation. And I'm saying that as someone who don't want kids. I say it all the time. I don't want none. All right? But am I open to adopting a child? Yes. Hell yes. And I want to be able to love that child the way that I know that child deserves to be loved. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm open to that. Open to having my own children? No, that's a personal thing with me. It's been there. I've been that way since I was a kid. However, like I said, 10 years ago, even having my own child, I wasn't ready. I would have just continued the cycle. Fast forward to where I am now, I'm ready. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Am I still working on my stuff? Hell yeah. It's always growing, always evolving, always doing the work on myself. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever stop. Don't ever give up on yourself. However, always remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience, and life is happening for us to grow through it, not just go through it. All right, y'all. Y'all stay safe. Remember, I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And this is a great time to release all things that no longer serve you as the full moon is upon us. It is happening this Venus day. Take advantage of this energy that is in the cosmos. All right? And until next time, stay safe. Later.